Mm, Let me stop it. We finna get back into this heat. As you can tell, I'm still sort of sick, but like it's sort of died down, so I should be all right. Anyway, that being said, I don't know why Yuri keeps disappearing right here, bro. I'm still sort of concerned about this. And it's August 2nd. Happy New Month, guys. Happy New Month. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy you're all willing to help out with for the festival too. I can't wait. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you just complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole school day where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, of you, of all people? Because it's right in your name. MONIKA. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke has no sense of in translation. Huh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation had already dissipated with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about security recently. As they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who's shuffling through some papers on her desk. Astro, what's up? Hey, this may sound strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but it seems she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised. I'm not the one asking you, Astro. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. I gotta make sure my mic is capturing all this. I don't want to be saying all of this just to not be getting captured. Okay, it is. But this time when I asked her, she seemed really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. The person of interest? POI? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on our mind is you, Astro. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Siri talks about you more than anything else, you know. Nah. She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Astro. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What did I do? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. But I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningful. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't get her words out of my head. Monika stands up in front of her desk and looks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to next to Sayori and gently talk to her, leaving her voice quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. One goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. In order. Let's do it in order. This one is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Astro. Thanks. Sarah, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Eh, of course. Everything is fine. Maybe just a little tired today. You want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Astro. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing poems like the way Yuri does. Even Latsky. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the only one who likes this the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? I don't like how the music stopped. I'm terrified. Happy-go-lucky music doesn't just stop on a whim, bro. Something is happening. Okay. Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. We have a wavelength or something. This is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the only thing exciting in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Astro, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sari has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. You had fun with everyone else instead. This would be so much easier. What would be easier? Sayori. I glance around to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. Probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head, snivels, keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers up herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Astro. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Till Monika wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. I didn't even get to read her poem? Before I can say anything else, Sayori tearfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. I want to read her poem. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that is that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you just ended up scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. But it's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Nasky, elbows connect to my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. That hurt. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. You gut check me and you're joking? How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you left a long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in a salty sea. Let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. I'll set you free in my windy sail, and I'll remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be your beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in the way you had left long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I feel like if I keep writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Sunburns. So you decided to write about the beach, then came up with the message later? Well, yeah. It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after you and I realized we wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and both of us have to write about it or whatever. You really see her doing that too, huh? Making us write a simple topic, trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At least it was good practice. To Yuri. Kinda scared because Sayori left early. I'm not gonna think about it. Well done, Astro. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this. It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank MONIKA. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing, seeing what others think. I guess I really can't disagree. I was afraid of this whole thing would be a chore. But if it's a great for me to personal time with the girls in the club, I guess it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Astro? Uh, no. You know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. Even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe it's the most important. It's just exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of you. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Uh, why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? You read things for a good minute. That must be terrible. Uh, for me to become someone whose opinions is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Damn. My arm is vibrating. And being sick is not for the weak, y'all. Yuri, it's not as bad as what you're making it sound in your head. I mean that I just respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I was overthinking to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little bit used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. You want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface. Under the clear blue skies, an exposure of bliss. Beneath the gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest would be to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where sand is wet. But where is the sand? Where the sand is wet, a tide comes. Will gently lick at your foundations till you give in. Will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same, and yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam surround my ankles, or I squish my toes into the sand. The salt here is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, and tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon in peace. Erode at the shore, drift forward, and return to the earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beaches of kind inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she wants to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But I suppose it's not so bad to write something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Hi, Astro. Have you thought about what you want to submit for the perform at the festival? Well, this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monica take my poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poem and your getting more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you have been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing her as much in this past year. Since I joined the club, I've been spending a lot more time together again. I see. That reminds me. Sayori has been a little off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Did she tell you something? Ah, well, Astro, you haven't been flirting with her lately, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. You know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her. So keep an eye on her. Okay, I'm starting not to like Monica. Because this wording is really sketchy. That wording was really sketchy. Sayori's been acting so much happier since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. Julie's gonna be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The poem? The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, a lost adrift in the sky, a victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when others have turned away, the legend reminds me of a dim star glimmering in the twilight, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look her in the eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, what I'm thinking, I can speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer in which no meaning, there's no meaning, there is no purpose. When we seek the impossible, I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers gave that life meaning. Not to get philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, but so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because we had all the meaning, all the answers. wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? There's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, everything was okay. We wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Two-dimensional? That's a bit strange, Monica. But okay. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share? And because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. You can find other people who enjoy your writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because just by telling you writing is good or bad, they want to focus that went into it, the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let me turn on my light. I'll be right back. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. When you debated your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing for something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only difference is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times not to go home with her, you pick this time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop standing my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to voice it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri. Of all people? Calm down, guy. I talked to her earlier. Everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all of that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, can you can uh guys, help me come up. Looking for Yuri. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here I know. No, Natsuki's pouting too? Geez, I can even tell now. I never get enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if you also be a leader on your own, you won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners or decorations. Help me set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus, starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. It'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Astro. You're the one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'll probably go a long way to give one of them, and you could also help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... How on earth are they going to even respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I need a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me any choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned earlier that you would like to handle baking on your own. Astro may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make just a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Astro to... But what are you even saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's up to Astro to decide where he would like to contribute to. Besides, he hasn't had a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying though, jeez. Can we settle this already? Yeah, Astro. Okay, we're doing this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monika said Sayori was helping her. Jeez, you hate us that much? No. I want to go check on my best friend. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Think of the club, okay? Are you saying Sayori's not a part of the club, Monika? I guess I should probably be helping Monika. Yay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monika, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. You're the one who is most suitable for one person. But you already have Sayori as well. But Astro was the one who... Ah, that doesn't matter. I'm the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monika. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monika, you sure let your any ulterior motives interfere with this decision? Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this would have been such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monika. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good a job as you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monika. If we want our event to succeed, then we need appropriate distribution of resources. So are you doing the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Cynical, look for help, one of you two. So, I guess we'll do. Well, Bacon sounds like it could be fun, and you just made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago, you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Astro? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Next, he starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might just be that. I think Yuri is feeling a bit underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something to do for her, then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Noski glances back between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Noski goes over and puts her hands on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help too, a lot too. You're gonna make the atmosphere special. It'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... I really don't feel like reading. I just want to see what's up with Sayori. Because I asked about her and, like, we're just neglecting her. What did you tell her, Monika? What did you do? Did I begin to understand? Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried. Something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us here are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. We'll see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. It's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. We got to do any reading today, so... fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Uh, just trying to figure out plans for this weekend. You literally said you would have gone home. In real, you didn't have way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Would not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured, no, man, I'll be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I'll have some guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. I think I remember watching some mod back in the day about her dad being abusive or something. It was crazy. Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. And yeah, how do you think I feel? I can do anything when my dad is home. I just needed to complain for a second, as we have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say we're just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could ever act in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. That's because I never got to bake with anyone else before. And that's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. But I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this. Like we feel that way about each other. As Monika said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. Fine, I'll just have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different if it's just the two of us. She's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using a ton of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left the club the other day. We text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monika said, is it really okay for put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? The music stopped. I don't like this. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's door, I knock on the door before entering it. Kim used to play often, so it happened before. We made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. I do not like this. I do not like this. Not one bit at all. The screen's entirely black. They don't want me to see the inside of her house. I'm scared. The house is quiet. Siri isn't anywhere on the first floor. So I assume she's up in her room. Already strange to not run down here and greet me. I'm scared. My heart is literally pounding. I I I, I don't know what to do. I want to continue, but I don't want to continue because, like, I'm terrified. I head up to her bedroom where I would finally find her. Nothing happened. Oh, I'm scared. I was terrified. Say, Yuri? Hi, Astro. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a while, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always has been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations. Why is her stuff tore? I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess because I end up cleaning it for you. How would you come? Suddenly you want to come over today. You're supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sorry, Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Uh, that's true. What about you? Are you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. I'm going to be helping her online. We didn't plan a meetup or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. And the piano is messing up in the background. Don't really like it. Boom, boom. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stands in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is uncharacteristic. Characteristics. It's really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. No, that's no good, Astro. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here, been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? You listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. See where he gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Astro. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Astro? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's just what it feels like. And I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? And she really want to tell me so badly for me? You want so bad for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it you never told me about this? It's almost like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even though there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand that at all, Astro. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Hoping you be happy altogether is the best thing for me. But I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. But I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Astro. There's nothing at all. One thing that could have helped is everything if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the larger club because I was selfish. I punished you by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I wouldn't accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's arms. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Astro, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. Even if I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Astro. Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me, Astro. Tori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if what I'm doing is doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. And it's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Astro. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. That would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. You hear that? No, I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? Would it be fun? To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling still uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at my home waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me she's not outside the front door. I let the light out from the front door and let her in. You know you a baby. What's up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem so fitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I'm rich, bro. I'm so rich, bro. I'm so rich, bro. I'm so rich, bro. Like, look at my kitchen, bro. Look at my kitchen. This long table, bro. I got a whole island. I got 2 ovens, bro. 3. I got 3. I'm so rich, bro. I'm so rich. Or is this just how all the houses in Japan look? Even if it is, I'm so rich, bro. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. So I bought everything. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Natsuki yesterday asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than making some snarky remark like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? That's your hospitality, Astro. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun. It's fun when I get to be small, and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Anyway, we're getting started. There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? Just because I don't have a mature, sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her and her face turns red. Natsuki? Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate. A little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, you should know there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just wonderful. Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's get started already. You're getting all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Astro. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. If Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. Because she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, plastic bags are strewn on every countertop. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once. We've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Astro, where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going to be over soon. I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even the flavors aren't different. Everyone can still pick their favorite. Aw, that's a cute idea. Are we gonna do anything with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. You at least try to have some fun. I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. I see a separate. So you separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just following instructions. Presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki probably presenting the cat-shaped cupcakes and Siri and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder where I can make Natsuki. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you finish mixing the icing before you mess around with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We're using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and the huge bowl for the icing. The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Oh, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who all did the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. To make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough to get for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Her stumble in return. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. I'm fast to her grab with my hand before it reaches my face. Tries to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. Peak fiction. This picture right here. I love this picture. Who is your favorite Doki Doki Literature Club girl? I'm more of a Natsuki Sayori kind of guy. I don't care if Yuri's bad or anything, but like, we have the childhood friend trope and the tsundere cutie. I like what I like. But my girlfriend's more of a Yuri, so 25. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't be doing this either. I take Noski's finger into my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she figured out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Maestro, you really shouldn't do those types of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the moon turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? The fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? You haven't put the cupcakes in. No wonder. Look for a dirty tray in there, dummy. How do you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki grabs the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from that moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slice the cupcake trays into the oven, promptly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing happened. And that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet smelling air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. It's not like you need to tell me that. I brought some decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here's the scoop. Scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. An hour log already. Dang. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. One of these can even make flowers. You probably won't be using it this time though. What's this for then? One of the nozzles that's a bit thinner than the others. That one's really thin. You can use it to make stripes or patterns. What other patterns? You can also write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea, actually. It's a literature event, right? We could do a literature thing by writing different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so... maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that? What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school and nobody's judging. You can't just act like this and expect me not to think you're cute. But Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the one of the bags. There's a lot to do. You shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing before we get to work. When we finish, Natsuki puts them all aside to admire her work. Look at how pretty they are together. No, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one right now. Well, there's a reason you can't, right? There's no reason you can't. I don't see any harm in it. Yeah, but Dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be 10 cupcakes down already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when Dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we'd have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slow. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll have this chance, man. Usual Natsuki places the blame on me. You could bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori carry some, then you probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I'm gonna let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah, yeah. Again, I think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki was already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I ever take the opportunity to get closer with her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? You said before about not having this chance. You didn't have to feel that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? Think possible. I think, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, um, Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you, Astro. I thought you only cared about getting this done. You, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you. So, you close. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki, sending inches from me. Natsuki looks at me. Her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy. I feel her soft breath against mine. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Uh, Hi, Astro. Sayori, was Natsuki about to kiss me? Man, if I am ill, I guess. Sayori, just now we weren't. It's okay, Astro. I just stopped by to say hi. Uh, uh well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. So don't any don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. We was about to kiss. Most people may be like, man, Sayori blocking. But after that meaningful conversation with her about her depression and everything, you gotta like understand where she's coming from for real. Like you should like you may be like hiding your depression and everything, but like it's not good for you. You should like try to tell somebody before it's too late and you do something. That's just my take on it though. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Astro? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It would be better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Astro. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. What did Monika say to her, bruh? This is... The depression is no laughing matter, bro. And put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Astro. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you might like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Astro, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember what I said? I always know what's best for you. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give you. Two choices. Let's do the right one. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. So I'll accept any of your burdens as long as you continue like this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Astro. Dang, I'm rich. Is that my house in the background? My bad, y'all. My bad. I broke character. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms around me tightly. Astro, is this really okay? Yeah. It should let me customize my character, bruh. I cannot be going out like this, bruh. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Astro. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Astro. It's okay, Sayori. It may take some time to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess the festival tomorrow. Our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? It'll be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I can handle it anymore right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hi, Astro. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. And that's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt certain would come more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but having as much trouble as on Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. For this, I expected to be the one walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I was considering going house to wake her up, deciding decided that's a little too much. And while the preparations of the event should nearly be complete, I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. He is already testing up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Finally, and I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. And MONIKA, I'm sure the event will be great too. Astro, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. MONIKA is placing booklets on each of the desk in the classroom. The the ones she prepared for the festival that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online I thought MONIKA would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You'd think that on days like this and on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not that simple for her. Only, I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little bit of responsibility for her, Astro. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? I don't like the sound of that, but okay. Exchange? MONIKA, you know about that? Of course I do. Club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. So you really tell her about it so quickly that we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Uh, MONIKA's being friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. I'm in the same boat as you, me. We the same person. I'm just your conscience. I'm just your conscience. I'm the one who speaks to you from knowing right and wrong. This is gonna be a long video. I'm not stopping until something happens. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Got one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Flip through the pages. His remembers poem is printed neatly on its own page, giving it almost professional feel. I recognize that Natsuki's and Yuri's poems are the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Percent. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do. Know what's best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Astro, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, to her at least. Help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school really makes her happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as always been. That's all she needs. That's all I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect to answer. She's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. It's pitch black again, but nothing bad. My heart is racing. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Locking up in her own house. That's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. I was just outside Sayori's door. Outside Sayori's door, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have her enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I couldn't believe what my eyes were showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Why did I confess to her? Why did I make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. The swarming thoughts that kept me telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, remained friends with her like it's always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now, and there's nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. What the fuck? Where did Sayori go? No, Yuri's more visible now, but where is Sayori? Do I press this? Moving her eyes like she's totally. The girl is. One of my neighboring good friends were children. What? I'll just go to chase after me. Friends are usually the worst, surrounded by couples, friend groups walking together. Meanwhile, I walk to school alone. Always tell myself it's time to meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Where did they go? I'm gonna end the video right here. What the hell? Monika's weirding me out. I don't like her.